Yeah, and we back. What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's cracked? Percolate was really good in the hood. It's your man Theo, brother. I know you're like, wait. You already went live once this evening. I did. I forgot some stuff. I did. I looked at the list and I realized it was two topics I didn't cover, and I said, you know what, that ain't right. And then I just finished talking to my daughter. We had an interesting conversation, by the way. I said, there's another topic that I forgot to put down that I wanted to talk about. You could say they all football related. You could. It depends on how you look at it. Some people might say, no, that one ain't football related. You just threw that one in there. But you see the talking points. Before we begin, like, share, subscribe. You like, leave a comment. Hey, grandmadam, what's going on? Hey there. You don't like, leave a constructive comment. Constructive. I feel like I gotta stress that because I know some people, based on some stuff, I'm probably gonna say it. I'm gonna say in this video, some people might feel triggered. That's fine. Constructive. So, Justin Fields. I'm liking this one right here. We back. Justin Fields. He of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, I like this because Juju said, you think Justin Fields can get to the Hall of Fame? I said, yeah. Now, shout out to Dominique Foxworth and everything like that. He of the sports analyst, he of the former quarterback. I think we don't take some things into consideration in regards to Justin Fields. Now, I said Justin Fields rookie season. When I say Justin Fields rookie season, I'm not alluding to when he first got drafted. What I'm saying is this is Justin Fields rookie season. With Theo, what do you mean? Well, as Dominique Foxworth alluded to, player development. We draft these quarterbacks out of college and you expect them to hit the ground running. Well, if you are Generation X or a baby boomer, you remember the quarterback that used to get drafted in the first round ain't necessarily play the first season. They didn't necessarily play the first season. Now, we know that's before we got the current player agreement that they have in place and everything like that. But quarterbacks, no, you get drafted first round, you sit. You watch the veteran. That's what that is. you touch the field? No. The pro game is faster than the college game. You need to watch this veteran. Now, we're going to sit back and watch what the veteran do. You're going to watch what the veteran do. You're going to learn from the veteran. That's what that is. But you getting on the field? That ain't what we're doing. Well, we don't do that now. Current NFL, CBA, and their players bargain agree with players. You know it. Y'all know what I mean. They don't do that now. No, you want the dude to come out of college, making it do what it do. With what team? With what team? I feel like, because I'm looking at right now, I'm looking at the Carolina Panther quarterback. He just got benched. Bryce Young. What talent did you have around Bryce Young? Because what winds up happening, at least back in the day, you drafted the quarterback. You got the wily veteran right there, making it do what it do. You got some pieces already in place. What your team is lacking is a quarterback. Either it's a journeyman quarterback or the quarterback then got old. That's what that is. The dude that they sat behind the veteran quarterback and then absorbed all that knowledge, then sat up there and maybe played a few snaps here and there and everything like that, became a part of the culture. Then they come in. They come in. Now, we watch football, you watch football, I watch football. You get folks that, like I said, shout out to Dominique Foxworth, they player development, and they get what, I forget what revisionist history. Ben Roethlisberger. Bill Cowher was the head coach. Drafted him in the first round. Out the University of Miami, or Miami University, however you want to. It wasn't the Hurricanes. You just stopped. It wasn't the Hurricanes. Tommy Maddox was the starting quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He was hot. He was mad when the Steelers drafted Ben in the first round. They were like, man, we not finna do that. I wasn't mad either. Well, Tommy got hurt. Tommy got hurt like Drew Bledsoe got hurt. And I just want us to be clear. Tom Brady playing when they beat the Steelers in the AFC Championship game that year, Tom Brady ain't throw no touchdown pass. He started. No, Tom got hurt. Drew Bledsoe threw the touchdown pass. That's what that was. He threw the touchdown pass to beat the Steelers. I know, because I had to unprogram from the game, because that was the first time and the last time I contemplated doing something to myself. I was hurt. But those teams did what? They relied on the defense and the running game. But when Ben got in, who was on the defense? Right. We need to act like they was there. We need to act like that defense was fully loaded. Who was in the backfield? The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round. It turn around and hang that ball off to Jerome Bettis. Okay. Can we sit up here and say they developed Justin Fields in Chicago? No, that would be a lie. Can we sit up here and say Justin Fields had any talent around him in Chicago? No, we can't. That would be a lie. Okay, well, what was he supposed to do? You get a rookie quarterback that I've told y'all on this channel before was not developed as a quarterback. Oh, no, you look at one side of the field, you got maybe one or two reads, run with the football. That's not how you develop a quarterback. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it this way. How awesome would Peyton Manning have been if he was as athletically gifted as Michael Vick? Because if I say this the other way, I piss off black folks. I ain't never pissed off a white person saying it that way. Oh, man. Peyton Manning? Like Michael Vick? Oh, man. I ain't never pissed off a white person saying that. But if I say it the other way, oh, my God. My cousin is still mad at me today because I said it the other way. So I try and make sure I say it that way. If I say it that way, if Peyton Manning was as athletically gifted as Michael Vick, how many Super Bowls do you think Peyton Manning would have been to, let alone one? Let alone one. Because Peyton Manning can read the whole damn field. You give me a quarterback that can read the whole damn field and run a sub 4.40. Well, wait a minute. I low-key have had a quarterback like that. I had. And you've seen it. Quarterback came into the league, didn't start. Brigham Young University. That's where he came from. That's where he came from. You remember the baby boomers. You remember Generation X. You remember this quarterback. You do. Lawrence Phillip. That name ring a bell to y'all. This quarterback came out of Brigham Young. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers drafted him. Do we remember this quarterback doing anything spectacular with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Do we remember this quarterback doing anything spectacular with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? No, you don't. Don't sit up there and lie. No. What happened? He got traded to the San Francisco 49ers. Who he had to sit behind? Because he didn't start. He didn't start. No. He sat behind an NFL Hall of Famer, Joe Montana. And then when Joe got traded to the Kansas City Chiefs, well, because they wasn't gonna pay Joe no more. They're like, you too old, you got to go. Joe went to the Kansas City Chiefs. This dude looked like what behind center? Lord Jesus have mercy. Lord Jesus have mercy. A West Coast offense, he can read the whole damn field and he can get up out of Dodge. Steve Young. Well, I ain't never liked that offense they run. Ohio State ran it. Urban Meyer ran it. Because I'm going to ask you, what quarterback have you seen do anything with it? The RPO. What quarterback have you seen running the RPO in college take that and be successful in the NFL? I'll wait. I will wait on that. You ain't. You ain't. No, to play that game, the quarterback position, you need to read the whole dadgum field. I've told y'all on this channel before what they do with these kids from a very early age. They fast. You got a strong arm. They ain't teaching them how to read the field. Well, once again, credit to Dominique Foxworth for talking about how much of a crap job they did in developing Justin Fields as a quarterback in Chicago. Where was the talent at? No, Caleb Williams got the talent. Oh, they made sure Caleb Williams got all the talent right there for him. Justin Fields ain't had no talent in Chicago. He ain't had no coaching in Chicago. Because had Justin Fields had coaching, he would have never saw the field. Now, we can either blame the coaching because the coach did not want to start him, or we can blame ownership. But he wasn't ready to get on the field. When he got on the field, he wasn't. He wasn't taught to read the whole field. Well, guess what we got right now? This is the first year Justin Fields is being developed as an NFL quarterback. That's what you got. And if I'm looking at the Pittsburgh Steelers, he has the third fastest time in the 40 for an NFL quarterback. He ran a 4.440. So I got a quarterback with a live arm and can run a 4.440, and low key is physically imposing. And I know as a fan, he wasn't developed in high school, he wasn't developed in college, and he wasn't developed at the first stop. Okay, well, what are we doing with Justin Fields? And when I say we, I'm not talking about me as a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I'm talking about the coaching staff. They're doing exactly the same thing they did with Ben Roethlisberger. Don't turn that ball over. You'll get a few passes downfield. Turn around and hand that thing off to the running back. We got two pretty good ones. We got a nice defense. And you got a coach that don't know what it's like to lose, who's already 2-0. This is Justin Fields' rookie year in the NFL, as far as I'm concerned. And he's got physical traits better than Ben Roethlisberger. He does. So he's free. They're going to sign him next year. He ain't got but one receiver, one legitimate receiver to throw the football to. And that's who he's been throwing the football to. And the defenses that he was going up against, the Falcons and the Broncos, they knew that's who he was going to throw the football to. They knew that going into the game. He ain't got but one, and I be damned. He still made it do what it did. Now, what do you do with Justin Fields 1 year under Arthur Smith's system, and the Steelers go get him a legitimate number 2 receiver? And that offensive line has 1 more year under its belt playing together. He run a 4.440. He run a 4.440. You like Lamar Jackson? He faster than him. He is, and Najee Harris, he's younger than who the Ravens currently got playing for them at tailback. Derrick Henry. He's younger than him. So if you like Lamar Jackson, and mind you, shout out to Harbaugh, Baltimore Ravens, they spent time in developing Lamar Jackson. But you like Lamar Jackson, right? Well, Lamar Jackson wasn't developed when he came out. They developed him. Shout out to the Ravens coaching staff. Well, he's 2-0. I don't know what to tell you. He's 2-0. Let me that gum. I thought I brought my glasses in here. We're gonna keep up with these notes the best way we can. Theo, bro, I'm of the mindset that even if Patrick Mahomes got drafted by the Bears, he wouldn't have he wouldn't have been successful. Bear O-line is weaker than wet toilet paper. And that's it. When you watch RC, that's what I'm talking about, big dog. Glad you could pull up RC. That's what I'm talking about when you know football. I'm so happy Justice Field got the heck out of Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears had 46 quarterbacks since 1986. Maybe they should try to be in the actual team for once instead of just hoping for a quarterback savior. I think they've been looking for that quarterback savior ever since Jim McMahon. What's going on? Glad you could join us, RC. Yeah, this is his true year one. Yeah. And I think if you're being a fair football fan, if you are a student of the game, you understand that for what that is and those expectations of what those expectations are. Now, in regards, should Russell Wilson come back? Well, they didn't score no touchdown in week 1. And as Dan Orlovsky alluded to, there could have possibly been 2 more touchdowns on the board. There could have been. He's throwing passes where they're supposed to be. That back shoulder pass to the tight end, that was nice. He's throwing dimes. So should Russell Wilson be given a chance? Okay, well, one touchdown could have been 3, right? They got to play the Chargers this weekend. Now, here's what I'm going to allude to. The Chargers like to get upfield. They do. When you are an aggressive front and you like to get upfield, you have a tendency to open up passing lanes. You do. The Steelers are running a lot of 13-man front offensively. You mess around and leave gaps. This dude has the 3rd fastest 40 time. Michael Vick had the fastest. He's got the 3rd. You get upfield if you want to, and you don't contain like you're supposed to, he gonna crease you. And if you got it in your mind where you just want to rush the quarterback and get to him, don't leave a lane. Don't leave a lane because he is coachable this year. And I'm pretty sure Arthur Smith is talking to him. And I'm pretty sure Russell is talking to him. It ain't what you think. And if I'm not mistaken, George Pickens had a cornerback on him that just got paid. Just Patrick Surtain just got paid, and he did what to him? So are we talking about somebody in the Chargers secondary that can contain George Pickens? Because I don't know. And do the San Diego Chargers really want that we just finna pound you? Because we saw what Dallas looked like when it was somebody just wanted to run the football on them. And people that like to rush the passer, they don't necessarily like somebody running on them. So do you want that? I'm not saying the Steelers gonna win. I know they secondary look nice though. I know Minka Fitzpatrick sitting back there. I know Joey Porter Jr. sitting over there. That secondary looked nice. So, and I don't think we talking about the Chargers running game. And ain't nobody say nothing about the Chargers receivers. So we're gonna see. This is Justin Fields year 1. This is what this is. And honest, I'm saying have fair expectations. See it for what it is, understand it for what it is. Don't be all that nonsense when he ain't lighting up the scoreboard. He doing exactly what Ben Roethlisberger did year 1. Stop that. And honestly, if we sitting up here looking at it, Ben Roethlisberger came into a veteran team. He came in where the offensive line was set. He came in. Hines Ward was at one receiver, and I forget who was at the other receiver. The dude used to play quarterback for Indiana. He was at the other damn receiver. Well, damn, Jerome Bettis was sitting back there in the backfield. So he was straight. Ben came into a nice situation. We are not sitting up here talking about that Justin Fields. If you're still a fan, the Steelers are fully loaded at offense. That is not what we're sitting up here saying. You know that. I know that. That's one of the reasons why they don't want to put Russell back there with that calf strain. So let's not do that. Let's have fair expectations. Moving right along. If you are a Georgia Bulldog fan, if you are a Georgia Bulldog fan and you go back to the Mark Richt days of him being being the head coach for the Georgia Bulldogs, you remember who the offensive coordinator was. It was Mike Bobo. And we had some nice quarterbacks. Matthew Stafford came through. Aaron Murray came through. We had some nice quarterbacks. But regardless of what grade that quarterback was, the offense was struggling. The offense was struggling. You know it. I know it. We saw them games. Games where we were like, damn, we should have done beat some drug somebody. No, you're not dragging them. You're like, well, damn, what's going on? And you may or may not get started in the second half. One of the reasons why Georgia ain't really had a quarterback in the Heisman Trophy race, I want us to think about this, because you ain't had one in the Mike Bobo era. Before, now, you don't have that. We had a quarterback from the University of Georgia be in the Heisman Trophy conversation, and he was a walk-on. It was Stetson Bennett. You look at the offense that Todd Monken was calling, and players was literally running open down the damn field. Like, God damn. The blocking schemes for the running backs were incredible. The offense, he had that one game we had to figure it out, Clemson. After that, Todd Monken was off to the races. The Georgia offense was putting up prolific numbers. You can't say that in Mike Bobo's team. You can't. You look at all the talent, and Georgia got more speed on their offense this year than they had last year. Yeah, Vlad McConkey is a pure route runner. We're not going to act like that. And the tight end was one of a kind. We get that. But speed kills, from what they say. So you got receivers getting separation, and Mike Bobo cannot dial up plays to get his players open consistently. They getting slow starts. He got to figure it out. Well, you got to figure it out for a whole half, empowers, emboldens the opposing team. And guess who Georgia got to play in 2 weeks? Alabama. You can't afford to get off to a slow start against teams like Alabama and Texas and Tennessee. Mike, you got to figure it out. And if you Kirby Smart, you got to have a conversation with this dude. Because your offense ain't look like your offense under Todd Monken. We get it, 2 different people. But that production, that point total, there was no reason for them to struggle against Kentucky. None. And let's be clear, they struggled against Clemson. You know it. I know it. It didn't look right until the second half. No, he got to do a better job. That team ain't prepared to play football offensively in the first half, which leaves the defense on the field way too long. Way too long. Let's see here. Caleb Williams, what's the play called? Bears offense coordinator Caleb, hike the ball. Ain't seeing y'all in the well. What's going on, Big Cornelius? What's going on? What's going on? We in here. What's going on, Groovy Fee? What's going on? What's good, Theo and fam? Paul Martin, I'm going to need Fields to play significant snaps because my Bears can get back. Facts. I feel that. I feel that. Let him cook. Yeah. If Justin Fields, going back to that, if you look at his play week 1, he played better week 2. Okay, so you got to expect him to play better in week 3. Okay. What that look like? What we looking like? Because we had what, 13 the first week, we had 18 next week with 5 points. What we saying? So cause my math, I can't add unless it's got a dollar sign in front of it. What we saying? 23? We saying he gonna put him in the 20s? Okay, well, if he ain't, if Russell ain't back by then, we 5 points, 5 more points, that's 28. That's what they say. It's the 28 point rate. That's what they say. So him coming back depends on, I guess, the point production. And if that's what we're looking at, if Russ ain't back by the 4th game of the season, because the dude playing better week by week. That's all. He ain't showing me he going backwards. And what did Rex Ryan say? He is 6 of 8. He's 6-2 in his last 8 games. He ain't played for 2 with the Steelers. he ain't played for 2 with the Steelers. My 2 NFL teams so disappointed. Theo, they so try. Man, you got to tell me who that is, man. I don't want to take no guess, RC. I don't want to take no guess. Theo, people want to say Georgia barely squeaked by Kentucky. I say to that, okay, and the bottom line mission is to win the game. Whether you win by 1 or 49, it still goes down as a win, period. I think those people fairly are not looking at that Kentucky game. They're looking at the Alabama game. Georgia has to go play Alabama and Tennessee on the road, if I'm not mistaken. And Tennessee come to the house, but damn, you can't afford for your offense to start slow. You can't. You can't afford for that. And we can sit up here, and this is me. The team that they drugged the week before, that wasn't top what Power 5 level. That ain't what that was. That ain't. Okay, well, the 2 Power 5 schools you played against, ACC and SEC, it took you a half to get started. And you're supposed to have a Heisman Trophy candidate at quarterback. And this is the fastest team you've had in years. And Etienne is at tailback. And no. Defense looks solid. Offense, no. Not doing that. So that's what we got going on. So Brittany Mahomes. I'm gonna try my best to watch what I say because my brother D Real is a Kansas City Chief fan. Brittany Mahomes, Patrick Mahomes' wife. I'm married. I represent my wife. My wife represents me. I want to call her a Republican, but I think at this particular point in time, I would be doing the Republican Party a huge injustice if I said that. No, she's a Trump supporter. She's a Trump supporter. Her homegirl, Taylor Swift, just recently endorsed Kamala Harris. She did. Taylor Swift is dating Travis Kelce. Donald Trump don't like Taylor Swift. As a matter of fact, he tweeted he hates Taylor Swift. And it's that comment, nothing else. Nothing else. It's that comment that has her questioning her support of Donald Trump. Nothing else. Nothing. Nothing. That's what a Mason-Dixon line is at. That's where the point of no return at. You said you hate my friend. That's it. Trump supporter. I didn't say she was a Republican. That's not what I said. I'm not going to insult the Republican Party like that. I'm not going to insult those that are Republicans that understand what the hell is going on. I'm not going to do that. No, she's a Trump supporter. She's a Trump supporter. It ain't January 6th. It ain't the birther movement. Hey, he wasn't born in America. That ain't it. Childish cat ladies. That's not it. I'm not a woman, but I don't understand this. Roe versus Wade. Like, oh, damn, Roe versus Wade. No, not Roe versus Wade. No. None of that. Him questioning Kamala's race. Nope. Nope. Taylor Swift having to send him a cease and desist so he stopped playing her music at his rallies. Nope. 36 convictions. What, 36? No. That ain't it. That ain't it. Being a convicted felon. Nope. Being a convicted sexual assaulter. No. You said you hate my friend. I want us to think about that for a second. Like, no. I really want us to think about that. I really want us, as old boy told T'Challa in Ultimate Black Panther #8, receive it. Receive it. Receive it. That was it. That's the breaking point for her. You don't like my friend. No, you said you hate my friend. So does it really have anything to do with politics? Because see, if it's about politics, it shouldn't matter whether or not he likes your friend or not. Shouldn't matter whether or not he hates your friend or not. You're supposed to be looking at his policies. But now you're Brittany Mahomes. Your conduct says a lot about Trump supporters and whether folks want to like it or not about your husband, which is crazy because your husband does have a black father. He does. Oh, Project 2025. Yeah, that's out there too. It says a lot about you. It says a lot about Trump supporters. It says a lot about your husband. And it says a lot about probably the private conversations y'all having when nobody's around. It says you can tell a lot about a person by the company that they keep. That's a wild moment. But then again, I'm pretty sure we've had that wow moment in regards to how quite a few Americans feel about Donald Trump. Waka Flocka, Teddy Riley, Kodak Black. Says a lot. It ain't saying nothing good. It ain't saying the right things. That's the line of demarcation. He hates your friend. And you say it with your chest. publicly. It's going to get to the point where your husband is going to tell you to stop talking because you're talking entirely too much. Your husband is going to tell you to stay away from social media because honestly, you're being selfish. You're thinking about Brittany Mahomes and you're not thinking about Mrs. Mahomes. You're not thinking about the Mahomes family. You're thinking about you. And here's what I can tell you. Patrick don't get caught up in that stuff. He don't. It's you. It's you. You keep right on. You're going to be exes. You're going to be the ex Mahomes, former Miss Mahomes. You're going to be looking at getting some alimony or something like that. That dude going to wind up cutting you off because you're starting to become a distraction. He's a football player. Patrick just wants to play football. You want to be the glamour girl. You're going to mess around and find yourself on the outside. If Travis endorses Kamala, that's interesting. It means he has FUSS. Also, braver than some black NFL players who won't publicly endorse Harris. You got to ask yourself what they got to gain. Because as I said before, I understand how people feel about Kamala Harris. I do. I think I went above and beyond to tell people my candidate ain't running. The person that I want to vote for is not in this election. So I only got two choices. It's him, her, him. Anybody tell you anything else is being disingenuous. Anybody telling you that he can help out blacks. He was already in office. If you felt like he was for you when he was in office, you'd have made sure he stayed in office. No, you didn't. You know why? Because it didn't look right. But you want to risk it again for whatever reason. And I'm gonna go ahead and say that some people gonna feel some type of way about it. It's way too many brothers and sisters still got that plantation mentality. It absolutely is. I see the videos, I hear them talking and everything like that. They still on the plantation. They still on the plantation. And I'm perfectly fine with them staying right there. Now they're not gonna get anything out the deal. They not. But you got some that they selling out for the gram because they're getting paid on the back end. But we don't need to be listening to them. It's too viable. Can anybody telling you anything else is lying? They lying. I'm not telling you got to like her. I'm not telling you got to like him. I'm telling you it ain't but two viable candidates. Her, him. Him, her. I'm not telling you to be a fan of either political party. That is not what I'm saying. I'm telling you it's her, him. Project 2025. You can talk about her past conviction record. That's absolutely fine. That's on the table. He got a whole litany of stuff in regards to us. You talking about her conviction record. This dude got a damn library. We know it. Those that's in New York know it. This dude got a whole damn library. So when you want to tell people about her here, make sure you tell them about him here. That's fair. Keep that energy equal. The Harris hate is bull at this point. Get over that and move the needle forward, Black America. That part, because I'm not trying to be in China. I'm not trying to be in Russia. I ain't trying to look at no king. I ain't trying to look at no queen. I'm fine with the president. 4 years. Get up out of there. I done told y'all how I feel about Senate. The senators in the House. It should be get up out of there. No, you're not going to be no lifelong politician. Term limits. Term limits on presidency. Term limits on you being the senator. And no. Everybody got term limits. Term limits. No, that's how I feel. I ain't running. And the person that feel like I feel ain't running. What's going on? What's going on, Neville? So that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying her, him, her. You want to talk to me about a third party candidate? Fine. Talk to me now about 2028. Don't talk to me now about 2024. Don't talk to me now about 2028. Do not talk to me now about 2024. Get my ears going now. Let's hit the ground running now. Let's go ahead and start doing this now. Let's meet in the back rooms and get our stuff together. Let's make sure we know who we want. That's what that is, and do that right there. That right there. Get your there. Don't say nothing to me about 2024. You say something to me about 2024, I'm probably gonna cuss you out. I'm working on that, but I'm just telling you. Folks mad at a woman candidate with a Klansman standing right there is. You know, I sit there and I look at stuff and I be like, could a black person or a biracial person run for president with any Black Panther, not the comic book character, with any Black Panther paraphernalia being seen in the picture? Could they take a picture with a member of the Black Panther Party and be considered for president? No. No. You can't even be black. Watch this. You couldn't be black or biracial and be endorsed by Minister Louis Farrakhan. Yeah, you can get endorsed by Jesse Jackson. You can get endorsed by Al Sharpton, but get endorsed by the Minister Louis Farrakhan for the Nation of Islam. How would Fox report that? How would Fox News report that? Just go ahead, just run with it. you a biracial or a black presidential candidate, and you got Black Panther paraphernalia showing up in your pictures, and you've been endorsed by the Minister Louis Farrakhan from the Nation of Islam. You just ain't nobody, ain't you're not being considered president of the United States of America. Hell no. And you a sexual assaulter, convicted sexual assaulter, and you a convicted felon. No. And you on your third wife because you cheated on the first two. That's why I don't be wanting to have certain conversations with people, because I be like, damn, why don't you just nail them to the wall like this? Like, okay, hold on. So you like Donald Trump? Yeah, okay. Cool. You like Donald Trump. Okay. So Barack Obama. Yeah, you like him? I don't like Barack Obama. You don't like Barack Obama. You don't? Okay. All right. So I would hit them with the same damn things. You don't like, you wouldn't vote. Okay, well, damn it. If you wouldn't vote for him, why you vote for the dude doing the same damn things you wouldn't vote for him for? If Barack Obama on January 6th just said, you know what, black folks, they stole the damn vote from us. He couldn't have said that because he actually won back to back. So we know that, because that literally would be him trying to do something crazy. But let's just say the second time. Imagine Barack Obama saying, black folks, we ain't got to take this. Let's march on Capitol Hill and get some straightening. Meet me there. See, I believe in equal energy. And if the brother can't do it, the other person shouldn't be able to do it. And I'm not tolerating that. Like, what I mean, I'm not tolerating it. They can miss me with all that. I just told my wife today, be careful. Be careful. She said, what you mean? I said, somebody tell you they're a Trump supporter, regardless of how much they just smiled in your face, that ain't your friend. She looked at me, she said, what? I said, almost look at what I'm saying. Because there's a difference. I want to make sure I'm being clear. Because I'm not finna do the Republican Party like that. I think they come up and they understand what it is. It's the difference between being a Republican and a Trump supporter. Oh, no, 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 no. You a Trump supporter? You've told me everything I need to know about you as an individual. I don't need to ask you no questions. We don't need to have a conversation. Just know I don't F with you. Friend, relative, co-worker. Don't care. You're a Donald Trump supporter. I don't F with you. I don't associate with you. I didn't say Republican. You can be a Republican. You can be a Republican. You say you're a Trump supporter, I ain't got no talk for you. Mr. Martin, all the Republicans are running away from that lady and Trump. They are focusing on 2028, just like the fake pro-black movement should be doing with their own. What did I think Mitt Romney, was it Mitt Romney? Because Trump said if he don't get what he wants, I'm paraphrasing here, that it should be a shutdown. Your boy was like, what? I'm loving it because Buddy has got to be the most conservative of conservatives. He said, what? Shut down? No, that would be stupid. Because they know who's gonna get the blame. It's gonna be the Republicans. If the government shut down, they know they're gonna get blamed for it. They trying to keep their jobs. Why would they do that for you? They did this already, and some of them lost their damn jobs behind it. They already know it's out there that they had a proposal, an agreement from both Democrats and Republicans that would have closed the damn border, but because you didn't want it done, Donald, they didn't do it. It's your fault, bro. Like I said, you can be a Republican. I ain't tripping. You paying for that nonsense you did back then when you first welcomed this devil into your garden. See, this was your fault. You welcomed this devil into your garden because you felt like you needed more votes. All you had to do was offer black folks a better deal. I don't know why that wasn't an option on the table. Like if the Democratic Party came along and gave black folks a deal, a better deal on the table, better options on the table, than what you was giving, why you just didn't, and I'm talking to the Republican Party, why you just didn't offer some more stuff? You say you was the party that freed slaves. Well, why you just say so we're gonna keep being that party? Oh, we don't care what the Democrats offer y'all. We got some more stuff for y'all. On top of that, come on over here. Come back on over here. You ain't done that yet. You know what we get black folks to just vote straight up and down Republican Party. Y'all not gonna do this. You better do it before they do it, because it's a lot of black folks. When I say black folks, I ain't talking about black politicians. No, I'm talking about black folks that are politicians that's black. Talk black, act black, walk black. Yes, a lot of them over there. My suggestion to you as the Republican Party, you know, y'all like to do this talking point. Oh, we freed the slaves. Oh, you did. You absolutely did. That's historical fact. That's what that is. You want your jobs? House, Senate, unanimously, no questions asked. Damn, y'all knew I was getting ready to say that? Damn, YouTube got me. Reparations. Now the question is, do you have the intestinal fortitude to do? You got to reinvent the Republican Party. You can't go backwards. You invited that demon into your garden, that snake in your garden. Well, that snake then finally bit you in your behind. So you can't go back to that. You can't. You can't. And anybody telling you they're a diehard Republican, diehard Democrat, lying. We all got conservative ideas and liberal ideas. That is what that is. There ain't nobody true this, that. They're supposed to be lying. So you want the black vote. You used to be the party that freed the slave. You used to be the party that looked out for black people. Well, never did come through on that 40 acres and a mule. You didn't. Can't go backwards. You want that black vote. I'm telling you how to get it. And I'm telling you how to get it, and you ain't ever got to let it go. Because the Democrats over there waffling. Ain't got no black. Introduce a black hate crime bill. You can't. You getting rid of the racists. Those are Trump supporters. Okay. Well, as a Republican Party, you can now introduce a hate crime bill for black folks. I'm trying to help y'all out. You're divesting yourself of the hate in your organization, in your political party. Receive it, embrace it. Introduce a black hate crime bill before they do. And when I say they, I'm talking about the Democrats. Do that. Then introduce the reparations bill on the floor, because you need to know they're going for that. That's coming soon. Y'all like, Theo, how you know? The politicians in the Democratic Party right now that's black, they act black. They act black. They act black. And I'm if you Generation X baby boomers, you know that ain't normally been what that is. Black politicians act like politicians. Know them black politicians act like they black. They snapping on people. They ain't afraid. They talking smack. They want the smoke. Okay. All right. Well, Republicans, I'm telling you now, because y'all believe in power. Well, introduce the bill, pass the bill. Introduce the bill, pass the bill, so you get credit for the bill. Both of them. Introduce it, pass it before they do it. I'm trying it because it's coming. They keep up. The Lincoln Project is cute and all with all these anti-Trump ads. Why don't they run some few sane Republican Republican? You know what? I've seen some Republican ads come out against Trump. Now that I have seen. I have seen some Republican ads come out against Trump. I've seen the Lincoln Project ads come out against Trump. It's quite a few people. Like, so they out there. I would say Google it. I would say Google it. Trump supporters are homegrown Nazis. People don't know their history over here. And Grand Madam, because what I'm about to say is going to be, I know it's going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not going to be taken out of context. It's not controversial. My thing is that, and I said this to a friend of mine a while ago. Opportunists. Because if we look at what happened to the Jewish community in Nazi Germany, there's some differences. There's some differences between how we were treated over here in America. And it's see, you want me for my services. That's what that is. That's different. That's different. See, when you're a racist, you don't want me nowhere around. No, you want me for my services. That's what you want. That's being an opportunist. It ain't being a racist. We don't call it what it is because we've had it called something for so long. No, you've been an opportunist. Because see, if I get everything that belong to me and leave, you're gonna be in a world of hurt. And I'm saying that as somebody that they had a conversation, like I said before, with a racist. Okay, so you don't want no black people around you? No. Okay, so I'm gonna take every black person off your football team. I'm gonna take every black person out your school. I'm gonna take all my black music. I'm gonna take all my black people off your sports team, and you're gonna have to get in where you fit in. I'm going to move me and mine over here, and I don't want to see you over there. What you need to do is stay right there where you at. You can't listen to no more of my music. No, you got to listen to. When I started going down the list of what you can't do, if that's what you're doing, oh no, wait. We ain't, wait. That's taking it too far. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it absolutely ain't. You don't want me around? Well, I'm not gonna have any of me around. Point blank, period. I wish somebody would have said something to me. I'd have done ask for every brother and sister to move up out the state of Mississippi. You want to keep that hate flying around, that hate symbol flying around on the state flag? Fine. You already the poorest state. I will move each and every last one of me and mine up out of here, and you will be the worst state in the union. Figure it out. Figure it out. We either all in this together, or you can get in by yourself. Figure it out. Figure out how Ole Miss and Mississippi State go compete in the SEC, and I ain't on them teams. See how your basketball team gonna look. I ain't on them teams. Just see what that look like, because that's what you want. That's what you talk about. That's what you like to brag about. I will drag you. I will take everything up out of Mississippi. The rap music too. Keep talking. I ain't got to be there for what? Be mistreated? So, but spinning the block, going back to Brittany Mahomes, because that's where this whole thing started from. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. But you are an indicator of Trump supporters, because it ain't about politics. It never was. And that's the sad damn thing about it. It never was about politics with Trump supporters. No, it was just about that. You want to be liked. You want to be a celebrity. Damn the cost, unless it affects you personally. You couldn't give two damns. And that is Patrick Mahomes' wife. It's way too damn telling. Look, I'm out. I came to y'all tonight. I was supposed to talk about some of this during the live and everything. Did not get it out. Was feeling alive. We had a great time and everything like that. So I did want to talk about this. Did want to get this out in the open. Did not want to bring that into the next day. Probably did do that anyway. So fact, Trump supporters ain't your friends, and don't be the only Negro at a gathering. No one will defend you. Exactly that part right here. Because they don't want us to have what they think they have. Yeah, they can't wash Trump off to say no. Boy, look, it's a state. It's a state. Tell them, Grand Madam, we get reparations. We got our own studio. I'm just saying, you want the black vote, bragging about being. See, you brag about we freed the slave. You can't brag about nothing else after that. You should be able to brag about some other stuff. Hey, we the party that freed the slaves. We the party that introduced and passed that bill for reparation. And we the party that introduced and passed that bill for the black hate crime bill. That's historic. Why not go 3 for 3? I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, I'm out. Thank y'all so much for rocking with a brother late this evening. Wow. Y'all showed up. Y'all did. We gonna be out. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Taking care of yourself. We losing a lot of us out there. I want to say some of us supposed to, but now we losing young ones too. So take care of yourself. If you haven't went out and got your vitamins and everything like that, I'm going to the store tomorrow to go get me and the missus some vitamins and everything like that. Make sure you are staying consistent with your doctor's appointments and everything. It's not a joke, male or female. Make sure you got that going on and everything, because we want to be able to do more stuff like this. We do. We want to be able to do more stuff like this and talk to each other, engage one another. So in memory of the late, great Don Cornelius, I wish each and every last one of y'all love, peace, and so we out.